Undisputedly, there are no jobs in Ghana. Ghana hard. Of course, Ghana is not a good place to be, or Africa is not a good place to be. We all need to leave the continent for other countries which are already made, because there are lots of job openings in these countries. Therefore, we must abandon our own country and continent for these countries. I agree with you. There is no two ways about that. You are right. But my question is, who is going to develop Africa for you? One day, we are all going to evacuate Africa. We are going to leave Africa for foreign countries. We are going to move to the West. And all these people are going to come into Africa. These people whose country we are traveling to are going to come back to Africa and then make Africa a better place for us. Meanwhile, whilst Africa is being made better for you and I to live in, you are going to live in there at an expense. Someday, we will all want to go back to Africa at an expense, even though we are citizens, even though we are nationals, even though we are locals of Africa. Africa is going to be a very expensive asset to us Africans. Why? Because we were too lazy to develop Africa on our own, and therefore it was taken over by some people. They were able to develop the place, and we are supposed to pay for our inability to make Africa work, or to make Africa an inhabitable place for us. Now, why am I talking too much this morning? I got a job opening in Africa, or in Ghana. I got a job. I got hired by a taxi company or a transport company. This is a kind of an e-taxi, which is in the form of Uber, Yango, Bolt. Who says there are no jobs in Ghana? There are jobs in Ghana. All you need to do is to know what you're really doing or what you are really after. Back in the day when I went back to Ghana, that was last year, 2023. As I was working in Abosokai, I noticed that there were these small cars, very portable cars, nice cars, Suzuki. That was the brand of the car. And I wanted to know what was really behind the enormosity. You people, you make me speak some English here. The enormosity of the number of cars, the same brand of cars moving on the streets of Accra. Therefore, whilst I was working one day at Abosokai, I chanced upon one of the drivers who was having this same car, and I asked him, bro, what is this car about, and why is it that so many people have it here in the city? And he told me, oh, this is a work and pay car where you can take for yourself and then pay on installments, which means you would be working and then paying as you are working. You understand? I think it's a weekly based sales car. When he told me that, I wanted to know more. I was pushed to know more. I asked him, can I be a part of these drivers? Can I get one of these cars so that I can also work with it? He said, yes, you can get them, but you would need to go through some processes before you can obtain this car. So I took the risk and decided to visit their office at Ridge. They are in the same building with the Uber office. So I took directions. I went there, and then they gave me all necessary guides that I needed to apply for this job. Now, I know lots of people in Ghana, I know lots of guys in Ghana would feel so big, or wouldn't want to seek information from other people because of whatever reason it is that they have. Like, you need to ask questions. In fact, if you want to live in Ghana or live in Africa and be successful, you need to learn to ask questions. Ask questions politely, and you would get answers. Trust me, if I had not asked the guy about this car, I wouldn't have known anything about what is really on the ground. So as I visited the office, I was told to apply online. I am not supposed to apply in the office. I was told to apply online, and I would get notified as to how everything works. Now, I'll give the link out here. Maybe perhaps you want to apply for such job, you can apply for it and then pay on installment. I asked them how this thing works. They told me it's a very brand new car. Actually, as a matter of fact, when I saw the cars on the roads, or when I saw the cars in the streets, they were very, very new. They were so new. They were new. Trust me, they were very, very brand new. So they said they would give the car to you on installment basis. It's a 5 years period, which means you are going to pay about 50,000 or something. Like, I don't know, but maybe by now it's a little bit gone up because of the dollar rate, as usual, as we all know. Okay, so yes, as he gave me the guideline, I applied, and the link to that website is moove.io. That is move.io. I would like to put this disclaimer out there. This video is not sponsored by this company, and I am not advertising for them. I am only trying to enlighten people or educate people as to how they can apply for online jobs in Ghana. Okay, this is one of the opportunities you can grab at your disposal when you are in Ghana at the moment. So the website is move.io, moove.io, and then you get to register for the kind of car that you need and what type or the brand you need in specific. All the specifics are there. You just select them, the brand, the model, and whatever it is that you need. They present to you the type of cars they have. You only have to select the brand or the type you want, and it will be given to you. Now, I couldn't get my car last year, and this is why. Once you apply for these jobs, or once you apply to be a driver with the firm, you would have to be going under some screening. With the screening being aside, sometimes the car that you choose might not be available at the moment, and sometimes the cars that you choose might have been ordered and they are on their way coming. Therefore, you would need a little bit of patience to be able to grab this opportunity. It is an opportunity. Yes, of course, it's an opportunity because it takes a whole lot of time. You would need to be a little patient. If without patience, you would say, oh, this thing is not working, it's not true, this thing is not, it is a fake stuff or something of the sort. But with patience, you will get to know it is for real and it is working. Now, I waited for a year long to receive this email from these people or from this firm because I applied somewhere around September or October last year, and I got the response just recently. And they sent me this email. Dear Isaac, we are pleased to inform you that the long waiting for your work and pay car is over. They knew, of course, or they know, of course, that I've been waiting for long for this car. Sometimes some companies can put you through the trial of, testing your patience or testing if you are patient enough to wait for things to happen for you in life. So therefore, they know I have been waiting for long. Now, please visit the Move office from the 20th of June with the following documents: your driver's license. Of course, if you are indeed a driver as you claim to be, you would need to have a driver's license to be authorized to drive one of their cars. You need a Ghana card. Of course, you should present your identity, like your identification card, to show that indeed you are Ghanaian. And then you would need a police report. That's a police clearance form or a police clearance report stating that you don't have any kind of criminal records in your name. And then you would also need a DVLA license authentication. Yes, of course, that is needed. And then a security deposit of 1,500. Yeah, I think they take this 1,500. I'm not their PRO or I'm not their PR. I don't speak for them. But I think this security deposit is actually for surety's sake, just to know you are ready or you are prepared for this job and not that you are coming to joke with the job. What I have come to notice about people, especially Ghanaians, I'll say Ghanaians because I am a Ghanaian, is when they get something of value and they do not make any kind of investment, they don't value that thing that much. But if you make them know that they made payments for these things, they value the thing and then they know how to preserve and make sure it is well, or it is in good shape as it was when they took it. So they take the surety, or they take the security deposit of 1,500 in case you want to get one of these cars. These documents are essential to complete the process and get you on the road. We look forward to serving you and making your car ownership dream a reality. Thank you for choosing Move. Best regards, Move. So that was Move for you. This is my experience with Move, one of the work and pay companies in Ghana. I think now they are one of the biggest companies in Ghana, that transport companies in Ghana that deal in work and pay. Okay, so I think you can also try your best in case you want to work with them. Actually, I also sent them a mail since I was not in the country, or I am not in the country. I sent them a mail telling them that I am, dear sir or madam, I am pleased to finally hear from you after the long wait. I would so much love to work for your firm, and I wish I could just come over as soon as possible to have everything sorted out and claim my car to begin with the work and pay journey. But on the other hand, I am currently in the United Arab Emirates and would love to come over as soon as I get into the country, if that is okay with you. Looking forward to working with you soon. Sincerely, Isaac Techi. And beautiful enough, they also came back to reply to my message and they were like, hi, hello Isaac, we will be waiting for you. which means once you notify them about what your intentions are or whether or not you are in the country, they are able to wait for you and they are willing to work with you. Therefore, you can get to the office with your email at any point in time and then claim your car ownership, like claim your car. In case the car is still available in the office, they are going to give it to you after signing the necessary documents with you. So there's a little experience, there's the little I have been through or what I saw when I got back in Ghana, and then the kind of applications I did when I got back in Ghana. Yeah, I didn't feel in Ghana, but rather things pushed me back here and I had to come. I'm okay, I'm thankful I came though, because I've come to learn a lot and I've come to know a lot. So I'm grateful I came back, and I'm happy I'm able to give you this kind of information. I'm able to give you valuable information whilst I am here. Thank you so much for joining me on this video. If this is your first time here, I thank you so much for the love and support. Thank you and welcome to this channel. Do subscribe if you haven't subscribed yet, and share for others to have a feel of what we are doing here. Leave me a comment in case you have any questions or anything of the sort. Just put them in the comment section. Give me a thumbs up if you like my videos. If you're a returning subscriber, thank you so much for the love and support. I do appreciate everything you're doing here for me. Until we meet again, I hope you stay safe, stay out of trouble, and be good. See you on the next one.